Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mbeje, and on this channel sifunde incwadi ebhalwe ngolimi lwethu lesiZulu bese siza la sizoxoxa ngazo le nto esuke sifundile, senzela laba phela abasuke bengenaso isikhathi sokuyifunda incwadi nalabo suke benqina nje ukuthi bazifunda. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la khuluma ngawo lama shows, senza ama reviews or ama recaps bese siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma nga any other issues avukayo mangabe lama shows lawa sesiwabukile. Uma ngabe ungakayibona ivideo engiyenzile namhlanje about my feelings on the way that Mzansi Magic treated ikhaya likaMashelembe kule episode le besibuka izolo. Please watch episode that I posted earlier on. Today I have some feelings that I wanted to share on that video, and tell me what you think about it. Honestly, what did you think about that scene esenziwe kaMashelembe? Guys, namhlanje na ke i-episode yethu iqala lapha yana kuMakhumalo. Sesinesikhathi uMakhumalo lapha yana singamboni. Guys, you need to tell me ukuthi le ngane lezi ezi so focused on getting umendo this time and age zivelaphi. Zivelaphi, because all of these girls are very young, but they seem to be so focused endabeni yokuthi bathole umendo entweni zasemzini, bafuna ukungena ezithenjini. I'm like, hayibo guys, we are here trying to worried about our economy and trying to make money and trying to start businesses and mina nibhizi nifuna umendo. I understand because Makhumalo looks very young. I need to actually check on ama ages these women, all of them, so that masikhuluma ngabo so ba understand ukuthi bangakanani. uMakhumalo ke lapha yana ulokhuzana unkosikazi wesibili lapha kaThembelani. Simbona lapha yana kaThembelani wenza washing. Yazi bakuthiwa umendo uyawuntshontsha. Bakuthiwa umendo uyawuntshontsha ngathi ngiyabona Nkosi yami. Dress wenza washing lapha yana emzini. Isemakhaya, it looks very nice. It's a nice home. Uhleli nomamezala. Hayi uzontshontsha umendo ngempela nje uMakhumalo. Uyaxoxa lapha nomamezala, uxoxa ngokuthi nje akayithanda indaba ukuthi umamezala uhleli yedwa. Funny enough umamezala wakhe is like someone who's probably like my age. Akakho mdala lo asisi, usisi lo wana kena nomama. Ngizothi umama ngoba umamezala, but she looks very young. So bakhuluma ngendaba ukuthi ukhuluma indaba ukuthi ufuna ukuthi njalo ngama weekend eze azomsiza, azomwashela. Yes, I can't believe ukuthi khona abantu ngempela bafila leyo mpilo. Uzoza azomwashela. She's worried nje ukuthi uhlala yedwa in and kubo bayakhala ngendaba ukuthi uThembelana akakezi ukuzolobola and all of that. But kubo basafuna ukumulisa and stuff. Nomamezala uyasho ukuthi hayi noThembelani yazi omamezala basebedlala ngathi bethi hayi vele nami ngihleze ngikhuluma naye ukuthi usibani banje akakho ke dlala umamezala kuphinde kufike enye intombi aphinde asho same thing. So it's a nice conversation. It looks like they get along. Ulona umamezala looks like a really nice mom Jena. You know, I think they do have a good relationship. But I also feel like vele umama kana choice, you know, ingane yakho mayifikile naleyo girlfriend leyo, what are you gonna do? We're gonna futhi umuntu okwenzela washing nami ngaba nice kabi uzoshada wena. I'll make sure ukuthi uzoshada. So umenzela washing umtshela uzoza every weekend azomwashela. I guess they just wanted to show us ulokhuzana uMakhumalo kule scene lena. So it looks like vele unama plans ukuthi vele ayohlala lapha yana kubo kaThembelani as number 2. Vele ke yena vele it was clear ukuthi there's a reason ethathwa, because unkosikazi oqala vele washo ukuthi akakwazi ukuyohlala emakhaya. She's got things to do, she works, and unama plans nje for her future. Angahlangene nokuthi ayohlala emzini. Lona yena akana problem ukuthi ayohlala emzini. Yeah, okay. So that was the scene ke kaMakhumalo, and then ke uqondanisa na ke yaphi uqondanisa eyobona inyanga. I didn't know ukuthi they actually gonna show us on the show uqondanisa eyobona inyanga. Uyobona inyanga ke uthi ube nephupho iphupho about inyanga ukuthi ayoyibona because inyanga ngazi noma icula umaskandi yini nayo and what not, so ukhuluma ngamakhosikazi akhe ukuthi ke wonke isimo lesahleze esikhuluma ukuthi okay kaMazibuko ukhulelwe but there's an issue ukuthi ngenze ukuthi ingane kungabi yakhe, and then nendaba ukuthi ke ufuna ukuthi alungise isithembu sakhe ukuze sizwane, yabo leyo. So inyanga, his advice is okay when it comes to kaMazibuko, his advice is that you know what, hambe kukaMazibuko ufike uthi uphuphile ne so he's advising him to lie. Uthi yakumaka kukaMazibuko ufike uthi uphuphile, mawuthi uphuphile ingane kungeyone yakho kuyeka lo muntu lo khuluma ngaye, yabo. And then uzobe sekutshela iqiniso. Do you guys think ukuthi lizosebenza lelo cebo? It's like uzothi ngiphuphile ukuthi ingane akuyona yami, which will prompt ukaMazibuko ukuthi avela akhuluma iqiniso if ingane ngempela kungeyona ekaqondanisa. Angazi ke if that's gonna work, but apparently ulona angithi ukaMazibuko behlala no is it Diaz yes uDiaz, so uthi she had said ukuthi uDiaz akanawo ama feelings. Hayibo, angikaze ngizwe leyo nto kaMazibuko eyisho, mhlawumbe wayisho off camera wathi no they angeke basibathandana because uDiaz akanawo ama feelings, so iyababaza nenyanga ukuthi hawu into enjani le ukuthi umuntu akanawo ilokhuzana ama feelings. So inyanga iyaqhubeka ke siyamcelela ke lana ini they did not show us emnika umuthi, kube ngazi ukuthi nje almost like uyamthandazela ukuthi yonke into ihambe kahle, amakhosikazi akhe azwane ini. And uthe yazi enye into ayishilo ukuthi yazini bagqilaze. I don't know what that means umuntu mayithi bagqilaze. Kusho ukuthi bagqilaze ukuthi even if befuna ukuphuma esitheni kungaphumeki, athi nelokhu neshell zabo uzigqilaze, mhlawumbe mayifuna ukuthi ziyobashela kungenzeki. Hey guys. Yo guys, sihlele kuma relationship nje kungaphumeki kanti sigqilaziwe. Usho something like that. I would have loved for him to explain more on that ukuthi mayithi bagqilaze usho ukuthini, but that was my interpretation of it ukuthi umuntu uzozizwa nje ukuthi ngishefuna ukuphuma kodwa kuphumeki, yabo, njengalabo bakadulazi nabo bathi akuphumeki kudulazi even if usubona ukuthi awusamfuni. So usho njalo. Angizange ngibone emnika umuthi guys, did you see? Angibonanga emnika umuthi, he just did lento nje ukuthi amcelele madlozini, which is more like a prayer, and yeah, that was it. And then oh yes, enye into ashilo kena wathi yazi isithembu sidinga timetable. Isithembu sidinga timetable. Honestly uqondanisa uyidinga timetable because ukaMazibuko nje uhlezi khala ngokuthi akamboni uqondanisa sometimes uyitshela uqondanisa usegol kanti uqondanisa KZN, ayitshela useKZN kanti usegol but he hasn't come azombona yena. So uqondanisa does need ilokhuzana i-timetable uthi and the timetable, so each of them know ukuthi uzanini ukuzobabona, and makufanele uyombona umuntu uyahamba lo muntu lo uyombona so that uzolinganisa, yabo leyo nto kungabi khona ombona more than. I thought that was good advice because honestly uqondanisa akanayo i-timetable shuthi ulala la ehlwelwe ngakhona. It seems, and ngathi uhlwelwa kakhulu ngaku number 3 more than number 1 no number 2, but that was the advice yelokhuzana ke yenyanga. And then the next scene was Ulanga, my umyeni kaMashelembe, which I guess they are exes now because ngathi abasekho ndawonye uyobona ubaba wakhe. Hey, kuningi okurong lana kulanga. Now we found out ukuthi kanti futhi uLanga ehamba eyolobola ulona uMasithole, he did not tell his own father. And since ubaba wakhe ngathi uhlala komunye umuzi, not the same homestead as lapha yana kama wakhe. I'm guessing ukuthi uma wakhe nobabakhe are not together noma babengashadanga yini angazi, but apparently uLanga mayolobola uMasithole uye wayenza leyo nto with umkhulu wakhe. He did not tell his father uyasho naye ubaba wakho ukuthi mina if wawuzile mina ngizoku-advise ukuthi ngeke uhambe uyolobola omunye unkosikazi uMashelembe ungamtshelanga, and ngangizothi kuwena futhi qedela uMashelembe kuqala before uyolobola uMasithole. So the fact that awuzange uzungitshele yangiphatha kabi, and I didn't feel like you did the right thing. It was a good conversation between a father and son. Uthi yena ulona ulanga unokumsaba ubaba wakhe, so that's the reason engazange azalokhuza amtshele, and ubaba wakhe uyasho ukuthi yena he felt like akabalekile empilweni kaLanga because he went ahead and did that without ukuthi aze amtshele, uzizwe enesikhwele njengobaba wakhe. I guess ukuthi umthole ngaphandle komshado, I guess mhlawumbe that's why relationship yabo is not as close. But together they decided ukuthi fanele bakhulume nabazali nabantu abadala bakalokhuzana bakaShelembe bazama ukuyilungisa le ndaba. I'm surprised ukuthi uLanga still thinks ukuthi basazobuyelana noMashelembe, but I guess ukuthi mhlambe uyamthanda ngempela yize enza izinto that thina sicabanga ukuthi zikhombisa ukuthi akamthandi. Yeah, I guess ukuthi uyamthanda. So they decided ukuthi bazo arrange ukuthi baye kalona kaMashelembe. Ubaba kaLanga, guys, not so akekho mdala mhlawumbe lo baba is in his maybe early 50s maybe. Akekho mdala at all, fresh nje ubaba sekwazi ukuyihambela, and yeah, so it was interesting ukuthi they introduced him into the storyline sikaLanga. I guess they're just looking for people to add on so his story siba more interesting since uMashelembe is not there. And then the next scene we see uMashozi unkosikazi wesithathu is supposed to be unkosikazi girlfriend yesithathu kaDulasi. Mbeje kahle uMashozi azange azalotsholwe kwahlawula ngoba phela unengane. She explains ukuthi ngenkathi ethola ingane ubaba wakhe nomkhulu wakhe were not very impressed, bamtshela ukuthi akahamba yolanda imfanelo kababa wakhe kaDulasi, and yena uthi wamtshela uDulasi ukuthi yabona ke ekhaya kuyashawana ke bayashaya ekhaya. So I guess ukuthi that's why uDulasi waphuthuma wahlawula, and uthi after sehlawulile kube okay, but she's talking to ubaba wakhe. Naye kube ku-right man, ku-right umuzi wasemakhaya bahleli ku-round laphana umkhulu kanye nobaba wakhe. So they start talking about uDulasi, kuyaba-update and nangendaba ukuthi uthenga imoto. Bayayibuza phela ukuthi hayibo uza nini ukuzolobola, uyasho ukuthi hayi uyathembisa ukuthi uzoza, but ke she's not sure ukuthi kuzokwenzeka nini. And ubaba complains indaba ukuthi yazi phela umuntu methenga imoto just know ukuthi ke then njobe ehlezi thatha amakhosikazi, well ehlale ethola intombi usazothola even more intombi ngoba phela abanye abalobole they're not really his wives. And then ke bayasho ke nabo ubaba kaMashozi vele uyasho ukuthi hayi thina la ekhaya siyashaya ke, so mayibheda nje nasomshaya. Yeah, lana ukushaya kushiwo kaningi lana, ngiyayisaba le family le akashozi ngathi kuyashaya ngempela. So wathi nje umuntu samshaya ke la ekhaya mengabenza into engacacile or into esingayiboni kahle. I feel sorry for uDulasi. Yabona akashozi uDulasi ngeke aze angene ngemoto nje bayangena lapha yana ka uMasithole uMadlamini ubani lo yana nkosami Mamhlongo, ngeke aze angene la ngoba I think the interviewer had asked uMashozi ukuthi does she think ukuthi uDulasi respects her family more than he respects ifamily kaMamhlongo. Uthi she doesn't think, she can't say whether u respect ifamily yakhe more, but she just knows ukuthi yena when it comes to relationship yakhe noDulasi mayemcela ukuthi enze into uyayenza, nanokuthi ke kubo vele kuyashawa, so kungenzeka ukuthi akafuni phela ukuthi enze kabi yabo. Okay, that was a scene kaMashozi. And then we go to Mbeje. Mbeje ubambelele kule show yize ngasenathi isithembu abafuni nje ukumkhipha. Ubeka amaphumulo ekhaya kaMaphumulo yokhuluma no yabo lo baba lo. I didn't get what ubaba wakhe or ubaba ngokuthi mhlawumbe ufabo kababa wakhe yini, but ke umuntu oyifather figure to him la ekhaya uyazihlakulela lapha yana entsimini ubaba. Uyafika ke uMbeje, and nayo it's a nice home yasemakhaya nje ngisho nje ukuthi uyahlakula lapha yana entsimini, so it's nice to see that nje kukhomboza leyo feeling le. yasemakhaya. So uyaqala kuMbeje uyamxoxela indaba yesithembu sakhe, and then indaba kaJojo. Yo hayi kade sasizwe ngendaba kaJojo. Uyabuza komkhulu ukuthi okay, njobe befuna uJojo lo mncane lo mdala unawo yini uJojo, ngoba phela vele fanele kulinganise, yabo. Uyasho ukuthi no bevele ngenawo. So useyasho ukuthi enyeke inkinga ke ukuthi ukaMavilakazi usehambile ngoba uthi mina ngamdlisa. And then umkhulu lo mkhulu was the star of the episode, guys. You must watch that clip if ungayibonanga the whole episode. Umkhulu lona, because Mbeje mayexoxa, he was not admitting to him ukuthi usebenzisile umuthi. He was just saying ukaMavilakazi uthi ngimthathile ngoba kubizwa inyanga kubo yamphalazisa kwaphuma lowo muthi. So umkhulu, yazi umkhulu should be an investigator. Umkhulu is like, awusho ke Mbeje, awuzange yini uze umfakele mhlambe i-overdose yomuthi? And then Mbeje is like, phela kungenzeka ukuthi ngafaka kakhudlwana. Ikhehla lahleka lafa insini. Let's kusho ukuthi ungawufaka umuthi. That was the way yokuthi athole ukuthi umuthi awusebenzisa yini, instead ukuthi ayimbuze ukuthi did you do it. He just said ukuthi awuzange uze mhlambe ufake ukuthi ovanyana. And then Mbeje is like, yeah, ngenzeka. And it's like, oh, so wamfakela. So wamfakela umuthi. Anyway, that was a scene between yena nomkhulu, just umkhulu finding out ukuthi just umkhulu finding out ukuthi Mbeje actually used almost. I loved that, and I laughed so much, and he was laughing. He's just a funny man. I hope we get to see him again in this episode. I saw on Facebook people were sharing pictures from that scene, so it looked like a lot of people liked it. And guys, just watch that clip if anything. If ningakwazi ukubukile Khuzana the whole episode. And then the next thing I remember ukuthi ugezani bese lokusibona uThabisile laphana, which is his number 2 girlfriend. And now we get to see number 1. Apparently she was pregnant. Maybe that's why bese ngambona kusho she was pregnant. Bephuma eKing Edward Hospital, ubelethile, umlandile la ugezani to go home. And yeah, it was basically an introduction yakhe, because we haven't seen her on Happily Ever After. Selokhu samgcina kulokhuzana Mnakwethu, and it was a very short scene, just him fetching her from esibhedlela with ingane, uthola ingane yomfana, apparently ingane kaGezani yesibili yomfana. So Gezani is very happy about that. And then we go back to Enquthu kaMashelembe, guys, the scene that I really just didn't like. They show up ngama cameras, it didn't look like they were ready. kaMashelembe, ubaba kaLanga noLanga, they are showing up la kaMashelembe. I guess bazokhuluma nefamily. They didn't look like they were ready, guys. They didn't look like they were ready. kaMashelembe umuzi wasemakhaya. Umuzi wasemakhaya, izindlu zoround ezinhle, guys, ezakhiwe ngodaka, you know. And it's hard for me to say ukuthi just because kwakhiwe ngodaka mhlambe akubona abantu mhlambe abami kahle yini. Because then I think maybe I also have to see who's around omakhelwane and stuff kwakhiwa kanjani, or vele in that area kusakhiwa kanje. But banezindlu ezimile ezi-right kodwa ezodaka, you know. And maybe we could say ukuthi akumiwe kahle because aziplasteliwe izindlu, yayibona leyo nto mhlambe. But it didn't look like ikati lilele eziko, like, you know, umuzi omile lowayana, you know. But you know, our cameras, when they're showing up, it doesn't look like but prepared. kaMashelembe is just like puzzled ukuthi bafuna la ucasukile, bayabangenisa ngendlini, bahlala phansi. She's surprised ukuthi bebenzile nje ama-arrangement ukuthi basazobiza ifamily, which I mean every family, guys, inabantu abayikhulumelayo. If ufike ekhaya, we're gonna make sure ukuthi kunomuntu ozoba khona to talk to you omdala, you know what I mean. And makuzofika abantu besilisa futhi, we might ask lapha i-relative yomuntu wesilisa ukuthi eze ekhaya, you know. So it looks like they were not prepared in that way. But ube khona omonye, angazi noma umalume kaMashelembe or umfowabo kaMashelembe yena obekhona, who didn't speak much, because ngathi vele kaMashelembe ukukhuluma akuyona into abakuthanda ukukhuluma, let me say that. So bahlala phansi ke ulona ucansini lapha ulanga nobaba wakhe. And she just she just didn't understand. But the bottom line that she's saying is that she feels like one ulanga disrespected their home. There's certain things ulanga azishilo about indlela abaphila ngayo khona, about abesilisa bakhona laphana kaShelembe ezingenako ukuhlonipha, and she feels like they disrespected her home just because abantu abangamile kahle, abantu abahluphekayo. He felt like he should disrespect her home. And also she feels like fanele ashiye ingane yakhe alone. He must leave her child alone because unayo insika yakhe. It was like when uthatha ingane yami wayisa ku-TV just to be embarrassed, wangayidefenda futhi. And then naku ufika nomuntu who said on national TV uthi yena uyinsika, uthi why are you bothering us? Hamba ensikeni yakho, angithi wena unensika, hamba kwinsika yakho. I liked ukuthi even though Mashelembe didn't want them there, and ubuka nje umuntu ongakuthanda ukukhuluma, but ukhulumile to make the point ukuthi you guys need to leave us alone, because bese niyenzile point, bese nifonile nasho ukuthi niyeza besazo arrange abantu befamily to meet with you. There's no point ukuthi nize la, plus when udelela ifamily yethu. So I don't know what you're doing here. Futhi unensika yakho, hamba ensikeni yakho, you know. Ulanga uyavuma vele ukuthi wadela out of anger, edelela umuzi wakaShelembe. And then he said, and then at the end, Uma was like, just leave my child alone. Like, she's young enough to find someone else. Hamba nawe ensikeni yakho. And Ulanga is like, I kodwa ke, it's like, masihlukana noMashelembe sihlukaniswa abantu bakubo, and sihlukaniswa i-ladies house. I-ladies house is a moshe. A-ladies house. Listen, I don't think ukuthi they bahlukaniswa ladies house, bahlukaniswa izenzo zikalona. Ulanga had he not brought uMasithole, ngabe usahleli noMashelembe namanje. So I think vele izenzo zakhe zenza ukuthi alokhuzi ahlukane noMashelembe. I didn't like that scene, guys, because I really didn't feel like they gave umndeni wakaShelembe a chance to prepare to shoot that scene. Uma ka Mashelembe bezihlalele nje, you know, uma bethi mabehlalele ekhaya abafaka obra just like us, not just faka obra masihlele ekhaya, bezihlalele umama ekhaya akafaka ebra usigcobela ibove ebusweni, you know. I didn't like ukuthi it really didn't look like it didn't look like bebelindele ukuthi labantu laba bayeza. I didn't like that. I feel like it's a disrespect to their home. But watch the video that I did earlier on today to just get my feelings about it. But that was the episode, guys, for today. Yeah, that was the episode for today. Listen, I don't know if le show le isazoba any more interesting. Angazi, I'm gonna continue watching it, but I don't like the fact that they disrespect people's homes like this just to get content in Mzansi Magic. Angithandi le, and if they continue, that might be the reason for me to not watch any more of this show. So yeah. Tell me what you think about this episode in the comment section, guys. Share the video with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Don't forget to like the video. Nginithanda kakhulu.